And welcome back, folks. Game number 2 about set to go of our doubleheader. It's the men, Chabot visiting Las Positas, as they're announcing the starting lineups right now. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Ben Ross. We'll be joined by Daniel Bereal momentarily. In our first game today, it was the Chabot women winning over the Las Positas women 92-63. We hope for a little bit more of a competitive game here tonight in the nightcap, and we certainly expect it, as they're about set to go with these starting lineups. Chabot will be in the road black uniforms, Las Positas in the home white. And Las Positas comes in 13-7 overall, 1-3 in conference. They're actually on a 3-game losing streak, hoping to break that tonight. Chabot comes in just 3-16 overall, 1-3 in conference play, although they did win their last game over Ohlone. So they'll try to make it 2 straight wins tonight here at Las Positas College. We're about set to go, as there are 20 minutes on the first half clock, and the tip-off is up for grabs and won by Las Positas and Peter Hewitt. Las Positas will move left to right across your screen here in the first half. They go right to the big man Hewitt. Hewitt, nice pass to Hundal, and Hundal puts it home for the early basket. Anand Hundal, 6'10", 220 pounds, out of Manteca High School. And a quick answer by Elliott Harris. The three-pointer makes it 3-2 in favor of Chabot. Keep an eye on number 40 and Y, Peter Hewitt. He was at UC Davis last year, redshirted before transferring here to Las Positas. And there he is. The free throw line jumper comes up short, and it's taken by the Gladiators. So Hewitt will likely be playing Division I basketball again at some point in his career. So far this season, Hewitt averaging 10 points and 9 rebounds per game. Playing zone defense to start, and another 3 on the way and good. That one by Isaiah Ali, and it's 6-2 in favor of the Gladiators. Nick Evans and Alvon Marshall gets it in the post to Hewitt. Hewitt, little turnaround bank shot is good. And Hewitt on the board with his first basket of the night. Quick 3 from the top of the key, and some hot shooting to start tonight from Chabot. 9-4 early on. That was Stephen Northington getting in on the act. So 3 3-pointers for the Gladiators early on to give them the 5-point lead. Here's Ketchel into the lane. His shot rolls around, no good. Offensive rebound by Hundal, and he is fouled. Foul will go against Michael Anderson. First personal for the 6'1 freshman from Chabot. Hewitt will inbound. His pass to Hundal ripped away, and here comes Chabot looking to push. Into the front court, Jordan Gilmetti. Now a 3 on the way from Northington. This time too strong, but an offensive rebound. Long shot, long rebound, and a fresh 30 for the Gladiators. We're just underway here from Las Positas College. Las Positas College, that is. Ben Ross on the broadcast with you here on NorCal Sports TV. And that is out of bounds. A turnover on Chabot. It'll head back to Las Positas. So the Hawks trying to snap a 3-game losing streak and get back in the win column here in conference play. They're still 13-7 overall on the season. Head coach James Giacomazzi in his 3rd season here at Las Positas. He's done a terrific job, as that shot is too strong and rebounded by the Gladiators. They'll look to push. Little floater in the lane is good from Gilmetti, and it's 11-4. So balanced scoring early on here from Chabot. Harris, Ali, Northington, and Gilmetti all on the score sheet, and it's a 7-point lead. Fadeaway jumper by Marshall, no good. Rebound, and the putback by Hundal. Count it plus the foul. Nicely done by Anand Hundal. And he'll have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Well, we were talking about the job Giacomazi has done as the head coach here at Las Positas. He's in his third year, back-to-back Sweet 16 appearances for the Hawks. Last year, a school record 22 wins, and they transferred out 8 players to scholarship schools, Division I, Division II, and NAIA. As a turnover there by Chabot and a timeout called by head coach Aaron O'Brien. So we'll take a quick timeout here. The score 11-7 in favor of the Chabot Gladiators. Well, don't forget, Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations here in the Bay Area, down in Fresno, and Las Vegas. Also by FitPro Go, the most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. 11-7, Chabot on top. 16:47 to go in the first half. It'll be Las Positas basketball. And some nice passing down low. Hundal puts it home. And Hundal now 7 points of the first 9. Pull-up jump shot from Northington is good, 13-9. Chabot. Northington now with 5 points early on. The 6'3" freshman out of Ensenada High School. Hundal in the post. He'll kick it out to Nick Evans. Little floater in the lane won't go. Offensive rebound, Hewitt. Hewitt double teamed and it's stripped. And Chabot will look to run. Good defense that time from Marshall, taking it back. And now it's Las Positas in transition. And Nick Evans gets the shot to fall, 13-11. Fast pace early on. Another 3 on the way from Northington, rims out. And right back the other way come the Hawks. Hewitt takes a spill, but he's okay. Hundal, nice spin move getting to the lane, and he is fouled. And Hundal will get to the line for a pair. Well, one of the keys in this game and something to watch is going to be the inside play in the paint. You got Las Positas with a couple of 6'10" guys in Peter Hewitt and Anand Hundal. And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the CCCAA. First free throw good from Hundal. He's got 8 points already of the 12 for Las Positas. On the other hand, Chabot, one of the worst rebounding teams in the state. As the second free throw good as well, and we are tied at 13. Just about 5 minutes into this one from Las Positas College. Thanks again for joining us on NorCal Sports TV. Hope you're enjoying it. 12-foot jump shot from Northington rims out, and Marshall corrals the rebound for the Hawks. Nice high-low from Hundal to Hewitt, but it's stripped away. Hundal able to pick it up and throws it away. A little miscommunication there as he thought Hewitt would be moving to the basket. Instead, it's a turnover for Las Positas. Las Positas with a plus 15 rebounding margin per game. That's the 4th best in the state out of 96 teams. So they like to attack the glass on both ends, offensive and defensive. 6 on the shot clock here. Gometti puts up the 3 in and out, and the rebound to Hewitt. Nick Evans attacking. Left side, his shot too strong. And back the other way comes Chabot. They're trying to push. Gometti down the lane. Reverse layup is up and in. Nicely done by Jordan Gometti. And he's got 4 points. And a turnover now for Las Positas, an offensive foul. They're going to call that one against Hundal. First personal foul for Hundal. That's the first team foul of the game. For Las Positas, Chabot with 3 team fouls early on, just about 6 minutes in. Chabot with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Hawks playing a 2-3 zone. Gometti shoots the 3 over the zone. And it's 18-13, Gladiators. Gometti now leading Chabot with 7 points on the night. Jason Aguilera trying to answer for 3. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will stay on this end with Las Positas. A nice effort by Hundal on the offensive glass. They work it into Hewitt. And now back to Alvon Marshall. 3-pointer from the baseline on the way. Comes up short from Aguilera. Offensive rebound, Hewitt. And on the second try, Big Peter Hewitt will put it in as we have a Gladiator shaken up underneath the basket. See if we can find out who that is. It looks like Isaiah Ali, who's now back on his feet, and that's good to see. He'll come out of the game, but appears to be okay. 18-15. Chabot on top of Las Positas. 13:24 to go in the opening half. Hundal leading all scorers with 9 for Las Positas. Gometti leads Chabot with 7. And he's got the ball right now at the top of the key. Works it over to Harris. Hawks still playing a zone defense here with 10 on the shot clock. Gometti on right wing, top of the key. Some good defense here by the Hawks. 1 on the shot clock. They get the shot up, but it is too strong from Devin Smith. And here come the Hawks. Looking to push. Crossover dribble, reverse layup, won't fall. Nice effort by Bayless, but he collects his own rebound. That's Justin Bayless, the freshman guard, just into the game. And now Hewitt gets fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. That foul going against Devin Smith for Chabot. That's his first. So we were telling you about Peter Hewitt. He's from nearby St. Francis High School, 6'10", 220, as he knocks home the first free throw. Transferred from UC Davis after redshirting last year, and we certainly expect to see him playing Division I basketball at some point. You can already tell he's got very good feet and movement for a big man. And he splits the free throws. Ball tipped out of bounds. Let's see which way they're going to say it goes to Chabot. Las Positas very balanced scoring this year. Nick Evans leads the team with 14 points per game. Hundal averages 13, Hewitt 10, and Marshall also averages 10. So you got 4 guys who average double figures. Jump shot comes up short from Michael Anderson, and we're going to have a travel. Good pressure defense on the rebound there, forcing the turnover for Chabot. And the Gladiators will have a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Chabot just 3-16 on the season, but they're leading tonight 18-16 early on, about 8 minutes into this one from Las Positas College. Ali works it to Harris. Now they go in the lane to Anderson. Kick out, 3 ball on the way. Off the mark from Smith. And the rebound hauled in by Hewitt. for Las Positas. Alvon Marshall right down the lane, banks it home. And Marshall gets on the score sheet with his first basket of the game, ties it at 18. Three-pointer from Smith. Good answer by Chabot. And Devin Smith with his first three of the game makes it 21-18 in favor of the Gladiators. We told you Chabot coming off their first conference win against Ohlone last time out. High-low to Hewitt. Right-handed hook shot is good. And Peter Hewitt now with 7 points. Good tempo to this one early on. Both teams looking to get out in transition. And both teams have been hot shooting the basketball. Chabot, especially from three-point range. And I don't know if he called glass on that one, but he'll take it. Michael Anderson with his first bucket of the game. Extends the lead to 3. Chabot playing man-to-man defense here as Las Positas with some nice ball movement. Marshall, right wing, 12 on the shot clock. Now a 3 on the way from Aguilera, no good, tipped and collected by Anderson for the Gladiators. Devin Smith, the freshman from James Logan High School. That shot won't fall. Rebound taken by Las Positas, and here goes Marshall. Marshall, crossover dribble. Nice feed inside, but Hewitt wasn't quite ready. Might have been a little bit behind him, and it's a turnover for the Hawks. Las Positas can certainly score. They average 83 points per game. That's 14th best in the state out of 96 teams. We told you about how good they are rebounding the ball. They also average 4 blocked shots per game. So again, they're very good inside with the tandem of Hewitt and Hundal. Nice turnaround jump shot from Anderson. 15-footer is good, and Chabot leads 25-20. Marshall setting up the offense. Hundal had good position, but they're going to say he pushed off. An offensive foul, and that's number 2 on Hundal. So we'll see if Hundal checks out of the game, and it appears he will, as Hewitt will replace him for Las Positas. So Hundal now with those 2 fouls will likely sit at least for several minutes, possibly the remainder of the first half, with still 9:25 to go here in the opening frame. That's a turnover going against Chabot. Harris trying to feed it inside, but it deflects out of bounds, and Las Positas will take over. Goose Person into the game for Las Positas. He's running the show now at the point. Nice crossover dribble from Justin Samra, but the shot won't fall, and here comes Gilmetti. Gilmetti wanted to push, but good transition defense there from the Hawks. They get back set up, and now the Gladiators will slow things down. Three-pointer on the way from Ali, and he knocks it home. So the hot shooting continues for Chabot, and they lead at 28-20. That's 6 points for Ali as he's made a pair of threes. And there's the answer from Jason Aguilera. And a quick timeout taken by James Giacomazzi and Las Positas. They cut the lead to 5, 28-23. Well, Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms On Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Also brought to you by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Well, streaming, don't forget, we're the streaming home of Las Positas Athletics, thanks to our partnership with LPC and Athletic Director Amir Law and staff. Thanks to all the folks here at Las Positas College who make this possible. And thanks for joining us tonight on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Ben Ross along with Daniel Bereal on the sideline and Montrell Smith working the camera. 28-23 Chabot on top of Las Positas. 8:24 to play in the first half. Chabot has been on fire shooting the three. They've already made 5 3-pointers tonight. This is a team that came in shooting just 28% from three-point range, but it has not looked like it tonight. And they've been very balanced across the score sheet. Gilmetti with 7, Anderson with 6, Ali also 6. As Gilmetti's three-pointer off the mark that time. And here goes Las Positas. Looking to push the tempo, Aguilera. Down the lane is Justin Bayless. He's fouled, and Bayless will go to the line for 2. Nice aggressive take there from the 6'3" freshman out of San Lorenzo High School. Bayless, just a 53% free throw shooter as he steps to the line trying to cut into this 5-point deficit. Gets the friendly roll on the first one. As a team, Las Positas shooting 70% from the free throw line this season. Second free throw no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound going against Las Positas. That'll go against Peter Hewitt. Just his first personal. Third team foul for the Hawks. Gilmetti on right wing. They try and go in the post. Pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Chabot. Chabot coached by Aaron O'Brien in his second season with the Gladiators. And a long three comes up short. That was Steph Curry range from Devin Smith. Didn't get it to go, and Las Positas goes back on offense. Hewitt chasing down the pass for the Hawks. 15 on the shot clock. They post Hewitt up, double teamed. Now he backs his way in, forcing up the shot, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, but instead picks up his second foul. So a little bit of foul trouble now for Las Positas. Hundal already on the bench with 2 fouls. And Hewitt now picks up his second, and he will come out of the game, replaced by Justin Samra. So the Twin Towers on the bench for the Hawks with 2 fouls apiece, still over 7 minutes to go in the first half, and this is an important point in this ball game. Chabot leading by 4, and an offensive foul going against the Gladiators. Devin Smith picks up his second foul for the Gladiators, and Chabot will take a timeout. 28-24. Chabot on top, 7:09 to go here in the first half. Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Early on here, Chabot doing a nice job on the road looking for their second straight win. We told you they're just 3-16 on the season, 1-3 in Coast Conference action, but they're coming off a victory over Ohlone, and they look real good here tonight, especially shooting the three. And again, we didn't expect that coming in. Chabot just 28% from the three-point line coming into tonight's game. That's 91st out of 96 teams in the state. They only make 8 threes per game. They've already made 6 tonight. So some hot shooting from the Gladiators, and that's certainly helped them jump out to the 4-point lead, 28-24. Back underway, Las Positas with the basketball. And they've got numbers down low. Nice feed from Samra. And the lay-in by Person, and it's 28-26. Devin Smith outside the three-point line to Gilmetti. They'll work it over to Harris. Now in the post is Northington. Shot is blocked. Justin Bayless with the stuff, and here they go the other way. Great feed by Bayless, but a block on the other end. And it's out of bounds off of Las Positas. Some good defense on both ends there. A couple of blocks. And Chabot with the basketball on a 2-point lead. Harris running the point for the Gladiators. Hawks now switching into the man-to-man defense. Ali loses the ball, rolls out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to say it touched last. They're going to say off Chabot, and it's a turnover on the Gladiators. Chabot commits 18 turnovers per game. That's been one of their weaknesses this season. Almost a travel there on Aguilera, but he held the pivot foot, they say. Three-pointer from Person, air ball, but the offensive rebound by Alafia Oluwasogo. Maybe we'll call that a pass. Give him an assist. Tie the game 28-28. 5:40 to go, first half. That's Oluwasogu's first basket of the game, and now a three-point play opportunity coming up for Ali. Nice take by Isaiah Ali, and the foul against Oluwasogu. That's the 5th team foul, first personal on Oluwasogu. Ali looking for his 9th point of the night, and he gets it. So a 3-point play from the 5'10 freshman guard out of Tennyson High School. And it's 31-28 in favor of the Gladiators. Nice feed inside from Nick Evans. And a foul going against the Gladiators. That'll send Justin Samra to the line for a pair. Samra knocks home the first free throw. Samra, a 59% free throw shooter this year. And the second one comes up short. Rebounded by Northington for Chabot. And it's going the other way. Offensive foul. Let's see who they call it on. They'll say that's Elliot Harris. So Harris picks up his first foul, 8th team foul going against Chabot, and it'll be Las Positas basketball. Marshall back in for the Hawks. He drives the lane, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. And this should be 1-1 coming up for Marshall. A foul going against Anderson. So a 1-and-1 coming here to Alvon Marshall. He's a 79% free throw shooter for the Hawks. And he makes the front end to cut the lead to 1. Marshall, 5'10", 175 out of San Leandro High School. Gets the hometown roll on the second free throw, and we're tied at 31. Devin Smith puts up the 3 and nothing but net. Devin Smith continues the hot shooting from three-point range for the Gladiators, and they lead at 34-31. That's the second 3 of the night for Smith. He's got 6 points. Nice pass down low to Oluwasogo. And Oluwasogo with the easy 2 inside to cut the lead to 1. Gilmetti back across the half-court stripe. Gilmetti is the leading scorer for Chabot, averaging 12.2 points per game. That jump shot off the mark from Smith, and here come the Hawks looking to run. Nick Evans down the lane, throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound by Ketchel. And now Evans for 3 off the mark. Another offensive rebound. And this time the putback will go from Samra. So we told you to keep an eye on the rebounding, and you saw it right there. Las Positas, one of the best rebounding teams in the state, and Chabot is one of the worst. And Las Positas now leading 35-34, but not for long. Boy, these guys can't miss from three-point range. Gilmetti that time hitting the 3 ball. He's got 10 points, and it's a 2-point lead for the Gladiators. Marshall setting up the offense. Nice work as they get it down to Oluwasogo, but it's tipped away. Loose ball. Corralled by the Gladiators. Into the front court is Smith. Good cut by Gilmetti. Got in a little bit of trouble, but able to work it over to the side, and a foul going to go against Las Positas. Let's see who's slow to get up there. That's Kenry Jordan for Chabot. He appears to be okay. Oluwasogo now picks up his second foul for Las Positas. So another big man with 2 fouls for Las Positas. The starters Hundal and Hewitt already on the bench with 2 personals. 2:53 to go in the first half. Chabot with a 2-point lead. Trying to extend it there was Northington, but the shot rims out, and back the other way come the Hawks. Evans over to Marshall. Nice crossover dribble down the lane, but we're going to have a foul going against Chabot, and this will be free throw time for Marshall. Two-shot foul, and Marshall hits the first. We told you Marshall is a very good free throw shooter, 79% on the season. And there's the announcer's jinx in effect. He does get 1 out of 2, but misses the second, and a foul going this time against Las Positas. That'll be a 1-and-1 situation for Chabot. And Oluwasogo picks up his 3rd foul. And so he will now have to sit for the remainder of the half. It'll be Northington going to the line, shooting 1-and-1 for Chabot, trying to extend this 1-point lead. Northington, a 67% free throw shooter. Just makes the front end. It looked like it was going to be short, but it crawled over the rim. And one more coming to Northington. Northington out of Encinal High School, 6'3", makes both free throws. He's got 7 points on the night, and it's 39-36. Chabot now playing a 2-3 zone. Let's see how the Hawks attack it. Friendly roll inside for Justin Bayless, and he cuts the lead to 1. Gilmetti using the screen of Northington. Now they work it into the corner. Back out top for Harris. Smith. 10 on the shot clock as Harris attacks. Throws it up. No good, but he is fouled. And he earns himself a trip to the free throw line. John Ketchel picks up his first foul for Las Positas. Harris this season 68% from the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. That was a shooting foul. And he makes the first one for Chabot. Harris averages 7 points per game, along with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he makes both free throws to give him 5 points on the night. 41-38 Gladiators with under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Nick Evans' pull-up jump shot from the free throw line is good. Evans' second basket of the game cuts the lead back to 1 for Chabot, and now the ball loose on the floor. Gilmetti can't corral it. It's turned over, and here come the Hawks looking to run. Marshall, the Euro step, can't get the shot to go though, and it's rebounded by Northington. And here comes Harris right down the lane. Lay it up, lay it in. Nice footwork by Elliott Harris. Give him 7 points on the night. And the lead 43-40 for Chabot. Been a really good first half. Both teams getting up and down the court, shooting well from the field. Evans thought about taking it himself. Instead, he'll kick it back out to Bayless. And now 8 on the shot clock for Marshall. Deep 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Northington. And here comes Gilmetti. Gilmetti into the paint. And instead, he'll kick it back out, and Chabot will slow things down. 40 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. As Chabot looks to extend its 3-point lead, Harris kicks out. Gilmetti open 3, got it. And the 3-point barrage continues. Gilmetti now with 13 points. And it's a 46-40 lead for Chabot, as the Hawks will slow it down and hold for the final shot of the first half. 12 on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Now with 7, Marshall attacking. Kicks it out, 3-pointer on the way. No good. And that will end the first half, and it's a good one for the visiting Chabot Gladiators. Led by 13 points from Jordan Gilmetti. They lead 46-40 at the break. Well, once again, we want to remind you, Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Well, our halftime score, Chabot 46, Las Positas 40. We'll take a break for the halftime and join you for the second half from Las Positas College here on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back to Las Positas College. We're just about a minute away from the second half. Chabot on top of Las Positas, 46-40. So an impressive first half from the Gladiators of Chabot. Just 3-16 on the season, but they've been very impressive in that first half. And we're just about set to go here in the second half. It'll be Chabot basketball to start the second half. They lead at 46-40 after an impressive display in the first half from three-point range. The Gladiators made 9 threes in that first half. Keep in mind, they only average making 8 per game. So already above their season average, and that was just in the first half, and we're underway here in half number 2. Las Positas coming out with the zone defense to start things off. In that first half, it was Jordan Gilmetti leading all scorers with 13, and right on cue, Gilmetti takes the 3, but this time he comes up short, and it's rebounded by the Hawks. Marshall into the lane. Now Ketchel will launch from distance. Off the mark. Offensive rebound chased down by Hewitt. Left-handed shot, no good. And the rebound taken by Chabot. Here come the Hawks looking to push. Smith open for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Hundal. Back and forth we go in the first minute of the second half. Nice spin move. Nick Evans. And he lays it in with the left hand. Evans now with 6 points on the night, cuts the lead to 4 for Chabot. Anand Hundal led all scorers for Las Positas in that first half with 9. And a turnover there by Chabot. Impressive. Hundal did that despite picking up 2 pretty early fouls and sitting out a lot of that first half, as did Peter Hewitt. So they both have 2 fouls. And Oluwasagu, the other big man, has 3 fouls. That one hangs on the rim and drops in for Hundal, and he now has 11 on the night. 46-44, Chabot with a 2-point lead and the basketball. We told you they came into action shooting just 28% from three-point range, but in that first half, they made 9 triples and really were on fire from the outside. Gilmetti can't get it to go, and at least early here in the second half, it appears Chabot has cooled off with the jump shots. Nice defensive play to get the steal by Smith, and he'll take it across the timeline. Smith, good feed to Gilmetti, who is fouled and will shoot a pair of free throws. Let's see who they call that one on. Hundal and Hewitt were both in the area, and it will be on Peter Hewitt. That's his 3rd. So Gilmetti will get to the free throw line where he shoots 80% on the season, and he hits the first one. Gilmetti, 5'11" freshman out of James Logan High School. Misses the second free throw. Gilmetti leads the team, averaging 12.2 points per game. He's already above that tonight with 14. And Chabot leads 47-44. Pass tipped right to Hundal. His shot deflected and turned over, and here comes Gilmetti. Pass a little bit behind him, and he'll slow things down. 3-pointer on the way from distance, in and out for Northington, and Hewitt collects the rebound. Now the Hawks look to push. Marshall right to the basket. No one picked him up. He says, "Thank you very much," and lays it in, and it's a 1-point game. Here's Northington, little floater from 8 feet, gets the friendly roll, and a quick timeout taken by Aaron O'Brien, the head coach for Chabot, a 30-second timeout. 49-46, The Gladiators on top with 17:05 to go here in the second half. Well, Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. That's important nowadays. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for the last 35 years. So it'll be Las Positas basketball down by 3. High post, Hundal. And a jump shot from Marshall is good. Alvon Marshall up to 9 points, and it's a 1-point game once again. Hawks sticking with that 2-3 zone on defense. Gilmetti picked up by Marshall. A lot of work on the perimeter here. Now they get it to Gilmetti inside, but he's picked up by Hewitt, who has the big size advantage, and we have a whistle. No shot. Let's see what the call is. It appears to be a foul away from the basketball. It'll go against Marshall. And it'll be out of bounds to Chabot with 20 on the shot clock. Northington inbounds to Gilmetti. Jump shot no good, and Hundal comes down with another rebound. So you can just see the difference in this Las Positas team when they're able to have Hundal and Hewitt on the court, the 6'10 men, and right there they go, the high-low, Hewitt to Hundal for the easy basket. Hundal now with 13 points. Really nothing that Chabot can do to contest those guys on either end of the court. We told you Chabot is one of the better rebounding teams, Las Positas is one of the better rebounding teams in the state, and Chabot is one of the worst. Three-pointer on the way from Evans, comes up short, and now Smith looks to push. His pass intercepted by Marshall. Marshall attacking the rim, throws it up with the left hand and in. And it's 52-49. Las Positas has come out strong here in the second half. A 12-3 run for the Hawks since the halftime break, and they lead by 3. Turnaround jump shot. Nicely done by Michael Anderson. And that stops the bleeding momentarily for the Gladiators. Marshall will walk it to the front court. Las Positas with a plus 15 average on the glass this year. That's 4th best in the state. And there's a 3 knocked home by John Ketchel. His first basket of the game makes it 55-51 in favor of the Hawks. Back the other way, Northington can't finish. And here comes Marshall looking to push. Marshall right down the left side. Lay it up, lay it in. And a timeout by Chabot. So what a start to this second half for Las Positas. They're on a 17-5 run, and they lead at 57-51 with 14:35 to play in the second half. Well, while we have a timeout, we want to remind you that NorCalSportsTV.com is the streaming home of Las Positas Athletics, thanks to our partnership with LPC and Athletic Director Amir Law and staff. And it's brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Also, shout out to Fit Pro Go, the most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. .35 to play from Las Positas College. The Hawks have come out red hot here in the second half, and they're on a 17-5 run to take a 57-51 lead over Chabot. Anand Hundal, 13 points. Alvon Marshall also with 13 points to lead the way for the Hawks. And out of the timeout, it'll be Chabot basketball down by 6. Good pressure defense here from the Hawks. Elliott Harris trying to get some space, but Marshall stays right with him. Forces a tough shot. Rebound tipped, and it kept in bounds by Hundal. That was great defense by Marshall. And here come the Hawks looking to extend their 6-point lead. In the corner, Nick Evans attacks the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Hundal, count it, plus the foul. Anand Hundal, unstoppable inside. And he extends the lead to 8. That's the biggest lead of the game for Las Positas. That foul will go against Jordan, his first for Chabot. Hundal trying to complete the 3-point play. Can't do it, rims out, and the rebound to Northington. Hundal now with a game-high 15 points as that one is tipped out of bounds. Good anticipation by John Ketchel to get a hand on it. He almost had an easy 2 going the other way, but he couldn't quite get a grip and only able to tip it out of bounds. 22 on the shot clock. Elliott Harris works it over to Gilmetti. This 2-3 zone has been effective in the second half for the Hawks. And another turnover and an easy 2 for Nick Evans. He got a hand on the pass and he gets rewarded with the basket. 61-51, Las Positas. And it'll be out of bounds once again to the Hawks. What a turnaround in this second half. It was 46-40 Chabot at the break. Since halftime, the scoring 21-5 in favor of Las Positas to give the Hawks this 61-51 lead. And now a foul going against Chabot. But a turnover on the inbounds pass. That one a little sloppy from Ketchel, and here come the Gladiators. Harris works it to Gilmetti. Tried to go with the reverse layup, hits the underside of the rim, and now Ketchel trying to push right to the basket, lay it in. 63-51, and another turnover. The barrage continues in the second half for the Hawks. Evans shuffles the feet, and a turnover going against Las Positas. Well, I don't know what head coach James Giacomazzi said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked, because it has been all Las Positas in the second half, and they have built this 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Gilmetti thought about the 3. Instead, he works it back to Harris. Ali tries the deep 3, comes up short. Gilmetti offensive rebound. His shot no good. And here come the Hawks. Marshall into the front court. Marshall attacks the defense. Couldn't get it to go on the left side, but he gets the steal. Marshall never giving up on the play, and a fresh shot clock here for the Hawks. And there's that high-low once again, and thank you very much, Anand Hundal with 2 hands, and another timeout, Chabot. It has been all Las Positas in the second half. They've extended the lead to 14, 65-51 with 12:07 to play. So a full timeout to Chabot while we have a moment. Let's tell you that Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is being brought to you by Meeting Rooms On Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations here in the Bay Area, down in Fresno, even Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Well, it was 46-40 at halftime with Chabot on top, and since the halftime break, 25-5 in favor of Las Positas. What an 8-minute stretch here for the Hawks to build this 65-51 lead, and they've done it with a little bit of work inside and a little outside. Hundal leading the scoring with 17 points. Marshall with 13. So they've combined for 30 of the 65, and they've been able to slow down the three-point attack of Chabot. The Gladiators made 9 three-pointers in the first half. They have yet to hit a three in the second half. Perhaps coming back to earth a little bit. They're not a great three-point shooting team this year. In fact, they only shoot 28%, but you wouldn't know it from that first half. It's been a different story here in the second. Back underway, and it's Chabot basketball as they try and put an end to this 25-5 run. But some more good defense by the Hawks. A steal and a foul. That was Justin Bayless attacking the basket, and he'll get himself to the free throw line for a pair. So the momentum is completely shifted to the Hawks here in the second half, and they are keeping this going as Bayless goes to the free throw line for 2. Bayless, just a 53% free throw shooter this year, misses the first. Las Positas trying to snap a 3-game losing streak and pick up their second conference win of the season. Second free throw no good, but an offensive rebound and another opportunity. Ketchel takes the 3 off the mark, and this time Northington collects it for Chabot, and we'll have a hand-checking foul here on Ketchel. Second personal going against Ketchel. Northington will inbound for Chabot. So rebounding and turnovers have been problems this year for the Gladiators, and it's happening once again tonight. Just 3-16 on the season, 1-3 in conference. There's a 3 and a big one from Devin Smith to stop the bleeding. That cuts the lead to 11. Third three-pointer of the game for Devin Smith. He's got 9 points. And it's the 10th 3 of the game as a team for Chabot. Evans puts the shot up, and he is fouled. Excuse me, that was Bayless again. So Bayless will get right back to the free throw line. Despite the 3-game losing streak, Las Positas still 13-7 on the season, although they're just 1-3 in Coast Conference play. I'm sure head coach James Giacomazzi would like to change that, and they're on the way to doing so now. Lead up to 13 after the 2 free throws from Bayless. Northington in the lane, can't get it to roll in. The putback no good, and Hewitt will come up with the rebound. Trying to see what Hundal was unwrapping there. Excuse me, that's not Hundal, that's Samra. Whatever it was, he throws it to the sideline. Took something off his leg, some sort of wrapping. Nice scoop shot by Ketchel. And Ketchel has come alive here in the second half. 7 points all this half. Pull-up 3 by Harris. An air ball. He was looking for a foul, but it'll go back over to Las Positas. Tipped out of bounds, still Las Positas basketball. And now Hundal will check back in for Samra. 69-54, Las Positas with the 15-point lead and the basketball. And Ketchel takes it right to the rim for the easy 2 to extend the lead to 17. Ketchel with 9 points all coming this half. And what a turnaround it's been these first 10 minutes of the second half. 31-8 in favor of Las Positas after they trailed by 6 at the break. And there's the high-low again. Hewitt gets the basket and the foul. And the run continues for the Hawks. 73-54. A 33-8 run here in the first 10 minutes and 14 seconds of the second half for Las Positas. And Hewitt completes the three-point play, and that puts him in double figures with 10. And it's a 20-point lead just like that for the Hawks. Who's going to answer for Chabot? They really haven't had any answer here in the second half after making 9 threes in the first. There's an answer, a three-pointer from Devin Smith. That's his fourth of the game, and a timeout Chabot. So Smith has been very good from the outside. He has 12 points. That cuts the lead back to 17, and Chabot out of timeouts. That's their final one with 9:25 to go here in the second half, and it's 74-57 in favor of the Hawks. Well, Las Positas basketball here on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by Meeting Rooms On Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. (74-57), Las Positas leading Chabot. It's been a tale of two halves here from Las Positas College. Chabot led 46-40 at the break. Since then, it is a 34-11 run for Las Positas, and they lead it by 17. And the Hawks have the basketball. Marshall will jog it to the front court. The Hawks point guard having a nice night with 13 points so far. Hewitt kicks it in the corner to Ketchel. Ketchel's been excellent this second half with 9 points already. They swing it over to Bayless, and Bayless hits the three. So everybody getting in on the act for the Hawks as the lead is back to 20, and another turnover for Chabot. Turnovers and rebounding have been absolute killers this year for Chabot, and we're seeing it again tonight. They average 18 turnovers a game. They're also near the bottom of the state in rebound margin at negative 10.5. That's actually 6th worst out of 96 teams. Hewitt trying to jam it home. He's fouled, and Hewitt will get to the free throw line. Well, just looking at the rosters, there's really not a whole lot you can do if you're Chabot, just from a size standpoint. Their tallest player is 6'7", and they've only got one player over 6'3". And on the other side, you got the twin towers of Hewitt and Hundal at 6'10". Going to be an uphill battle on the glass, and we've seen that play out here tonight. First free throw no good there from Hewitt. Hewitt's only a 50% free throw shooter. Transferred from UC Davis after redshirting last year. He makes the second free throw to give him 11 points on the night. Hewitt went to St. Francis High School, talented kid. We certainly expect to see him back at the Division I level at some point. That's something that head coach James Giacomazzi has been very good at here with Las Positas. They had 8 players transfer to scholarship schools in the past offseason. That was most in California. Michael Anderson hits the jump shot to give him 8 points tonight, cuts the lead to 19. But look at that position once again from Hundal, and he'll get back to the line. Just a complete mismatch inside And Chabot has not had an answer for Hewitt or Hundal. He's just camping out underneath the basket, and with his size and strength, there's just not a whole lot you can do about it. Just have to hope he misses the free throws, which he does right there. Hundal is a good free throw shooter, especially for a big man, shooting 79% on the season, and he makes the second to extend the lead back to 20, 79-59. Harris into the lane, doesn't get the shot to go, but he will earn a trip to the free throw line. Alvon Marshall picks up the foul. Just his second foul tonight. We want to thank you again for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Ben Ross, joined by Daniel Bereal and Montrell Smith. Las Positas College, the Hawks in good shape to snap their 3-game losing streak as they lead by 20 with under 8 minutes to go against Chabot College. Harris makes the second free throw to cut the lead to 19, 79-60, 7:50 to play. Marshall into the front court. Again, great post position for Hewitt, and he spins it in. Peter Hewitt now with 13 points. And another turnover by Chabot. Hewitt comes away with the loose ball, and here come the Hawks once again. Right back in the post to Hewitt. He's double teamed. They kick it out. Swing it around. Marshall down the lane. Looked like Northington got a piece of that one, and it's deflected out of bounds. And we have a technical going against James Giacomazzi. Technical foul against the head coach of Las Positas. Not sure what he was so upset about there. He might have thought that it went off of Northington and it should have been Las Positas ball. Actually, we've got 2 technical fouls here, both against Las Positas. One against the coach Giacomazzi, the other one against Alvon Marshall. So the Hawks frustrated with something there, and Northington will try to cash in at the free throw line. He makes his first. And the second. Northington is a 67% free throw shooter, but he has made the first 2. He'll get 2 more for the second technical. So perhaps an opening and an opportunity for Chabot to get back into this game a little bit, as Northington goes 4 for 4 at the line. That's nicely done, and it cuts the lead to 17. Northington now up to 11 points on the night. He averages 12 for the season, as does his teammate on this Chabot squad. And let's see if Chabot can cut into this lead a little more. It was 21 a few moments ago. Harris tries the bank shot, doesn't get it to fall. Rebound tipped by Hewitt. And here comes Marshall. 3-pointer from Bayless is good. Justin Bayless now into double figures with 11 points, and a timeout taken by Las Positas as the lead climbs back to 20, 84-64, 7:01 to play. While we have a moment, we want to tell you Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. Gluten and lactose free. Place your orders today at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. It'll be Chabot basketball out of the timeout. They trail by 20, 84-64 with 7 minutes to play in the second half. It's been a tale of two halves here at Las Positas College. Chabot led 46-40 at the break, but since then it's been all Hawks and a swat by Hundal, but they call a foul. Let's see if it's against Hundal with the body. That's what they're going to say. It was certainly clean up top. Hundal with the emphatic block, but he picks up his third foul. And heading to the free throw line is Elliot Harris for Chabot. Harris on the season, a 68% free throw shooter. Averages 7 points per game, as well as 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's into double figures now after making both of those free throws. 10 points for the 5'7" sophomore guard. 18-point lead for Las Positas. They're just trying to run a little clock here. 6.5 minutes to play. Hewitt, good position in the post. Nice bounce pass, gets it right back. And Hewitt, the shot won't fall, but Hundal is there for the tip. So Hundal continues his solid performance, now 19 points. He takes a spill on the defensive end. A 3 on the way, comes up short, and Hewitt skies for the rebound. Behind the back dribble from Ketchel, a little out of control, and the pass out of bounds. Well, Hundal and Hewitt each average over 9 rebounds per game. Hundal averages 10, Hewitt a little bit over 9. And they both average double figures, which they've reached once again tonight. Hundal with 19 and Hewitt with 13. Nice shot there from Northington. That was a 3 to give him 14 on the night. And the lead back to 17. Down low is Hewitt. Can't get the shot, but he's fouled once again, and he'll head back to the free throw line. Foul goes against Isaiah Ali for Chabot. That's his first foul of the night. Hewitt trying to extend this lead at the free throw line. And a nice stroke there to make it 87-69. Hewitt averages 10 points per game, third on the team. Evans is the leading scorer at 13.7. Hundal averages 13.3. 1 of 2 for Peter Hewitt, and it's 87-69 with 5.5 minutes to play at Las Positas College. 3-pointer on the way, and another one for Devin Smith. That's his 5th 3 of the night. He's got 15 points. And the lead back to 15 as Chabot trying to make this a game once again. Hewitt down low, fakes the pass, misses the dunk. A little bit too strong with that one, and here's Gilmetti. Bounce pass right back to him, misses the layup, gets it back, won't miss again. And a timeout taken here by Giacomazzi, the head coach of Las Positas, as he's seen the lead shrink to 13 points. So credit to Chabot. It's been a rough second half for them, but they are not quitting. They cut the lead back to 13, 87-74 with 4:57 to go in the game. Not quite over yet. This will be a 30-second timeout. We told you it's been a struggle for Chabot this year, just 3-16, 1-3 in conference play. Las Positas also just 1-3 in conference play. They're 13-7 overall. And the winner of tonight's game will move into 4th place in the Coast Conference North Division. Full court pressure here from Chabot, no problem breaking it for Las Positas, and right to the basket is Bayless for the easy 2. That's how you break the press. 89-74 Hawks. Offensive rebound by Gilmetti, and he is fouled. And this should be a 1-and-1 situation for Gilmetti. One and one for Gilmetti. He makes the front end. Gilmetti, an 80% free throw shooter. Leads Chabot with 12.2 points per game. Also averages 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's now up to 18 points tonight to lead the Gladiators and cut the lead back to 13. Once again, a nice job by Las Positas to break the press and get it to the front court. Here's Marshall. Marshall going to run some clock. Under 4.5 minutes to play and a 13-point lead. Bayless will try another 3. That one rims out. Good hustle to save it by Smith, but it comes right to the Hawks, and on the putback, it's Hundal. Tough break there for Chabot. Shot by Harris, no good. Rebounded by Hewitt. And Marshall will slow it down as he walks it to the front court. 91-76. Under 4 minutes to play. Las Positas trying to get to 2-3 in conference and 14-7 overall. Bayless, another three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Justin Bayless is feeling it. 16 points, and the lead is back to 18. Smith tries to answer. It won't fall in. Hewitt with the rebound, and now it appears Las Positas in very good position. They lead by 18 with 3:20 to go. Heat check from Bayless. That time it won't go. Maybe not the best shot when you're trying to run a little clock, but he's been feeling it this half from the three-point line. Can't fault him for trying to stay hot. Smith with the 3 from Chabot. No good. And Marshall collects the rebound. Ketchel over to Hundal, back to Ketchel. He'll go back in the post to Hewitt, and he's fouled as he was passing that one back, and it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for Peter Hewitt. That's foul number 5 on Devin Smith, so he fouls out. A nice performance, though. Smith with 5 3-pointers, 15 points for the freshman from James Logan High School, but it appears it will be in a losing effort for Chabot. Front end no good from Hewitt, and the Gladiators go back to work trying to cut into this 18-point deficit. 3-pointer on the way, knocked in by Northington, and that cuts the lead to 15. Northington with 17 points tonight. Got to get it across half court, and they just do. There goes Bayless attacking the rim, and it'll be a jump ball as it gets stuck between the backboard and the rim. And the possession arrow belongs to Las Positas. So a nice break there for the Hawks as they get to reset the shot clock too, back to 30 seconds, and try to run off a little more clock. In the post, Hundal tries to get it up, but it's blocked, and here comes Gilmetti. Gilmetti attacking the rim. Ball tipped out of bounds off his leg. Good defensive play by Bayless getting back. And it'll go back to Las Positas with 2:14 to play. So the Hawks just have to take care of the basketball here. And they've done a good job so far against this full court pressure defense from Chabot. Ketchel to Bayless, now into the front court for Marshall. Here's Hundal, back up top to Marshall. Good ball movement and a nice job running clock as Bayless will try another 3 and hits it. Justin Bayless coming on strong in the second half. 19 points on the night And it's 97-79. Ketchel going to pick up the foul there, a little over-eager for the Hawks. And it'll be a 1-on-1 situation for Stephen Northington of Chabot. Northington with 17 points tonight. Better than his average of 12 as he makes the front end. Northington a 67% free throw shooter. Although he's looked a lot better than that here in this second half. He made those 4 consecutive technical foul free throws. And, of course, as soon as I compliment him, it's the announcer's jinx as he misses the second. 97-80, Hawks. 90 seconds to play here from Las Positas College. The Hawks on their way to their 14th win of the season. They'll improve to 14-7 and 2-3 in conference play. Nice pass from Ketchel and the finish from Hundal. So Hundal leading all scorers tonight with 23 points, and it's 99-80. Three-pointer on the way from Kenry Jordan. Nice shot, his first basket of the game for the freshman out of Moreau Catholic High School. Cuts the lead back to 16 as we are under a minute to play. The alley-oop jam. How's that for an exclamation point? Hundal to Hewitt. And it's 101-83 as the Hawks break the century mark. Ketchel with the steal, attacking the rim. He's fouled. And Ketchel will go to the line for 2. So between Hewitt and Hundal inside and Marshall and Bayless outside, it's been a terrific performance tonight, especially in the second half for Las Positas. Keep in mind, Chabot led this game at halftime, 46-40. But here in the second half, 61 points for Las Positas. They've outscored Chabot 61-37. And now 62-37 as they lead 102-83. Chabot will fall to 3-17 overall, 1-4 in conference play as the three-pointer is off the mark from Anderson, and it goes out of bounds now to Las Positas. With the shot clock turned off, they do not need to shoot again with 27 seconds to play. So some nice halftime adjustments. Really on both ends of the floor. 62 second half points for Las Positas, but also on the defensive end where Chabot was on fire in the first half. They made 9 threes. Been a different story here in the second as Ketchel will dribble out the clock. And your final score will be 102-83. Las Positas improving to 14-7, 2-3 in conference play. Chabot falls to 3-17, 1-4 overall. Some really nice performances from Las Positas. We told you Hundal led all scorers with 23. Bayless adds 19. Hewitt with 16. And Marshall with 13. Ketchel also had 10 points. So 5 Hawks in double figures tonight. And our Fit Pro Go Player of the Game award is going to go to Anand Hundal with those 23 points. Hundal came into the game averaging 13.3 points per game. He goes well over that with the 23 tonight. And a nice win for James Giacomazzi and company as they pick up their 14th victory of the season and snap the 3-game losing streak. Our Daniel Bereal is standing by with our Fit Pro Go Player of the Game, Anand Hundal. And we will have that interview momentarily for you. Looks like they want to get in some post-game festivities before we send it down to Daniel Bereal. So we'll update you a little bit on the standings. CCSF still in first place at 4-0. They're the number one team in the state. They've been very impressive this year, 20-1. Foothill in second place at 4-1. Las Positas now in fourth place, all by themselves at 2-3, and they are 14-7 overall and trying to get back to the Sweet 16 for the third straight year. We told you that Las Positas last year recorded a school record 22 wins. And James Giacomazzi in his third season as head coach really doing impressive things here in Livermore. And it continues tonight with a second half barrage. Started inside with Hundal and Hewitt. Went outside to Marshall, Ketchel, and Bayless. And it appears our Daniel Bereal has now tracked down our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Anon Hundal. Hard to miss him. He's 6'10", and he used every bit of that tonight to get 23 points. So let's send it down to the court now, and Daniel Bereal with our Fit Pro Go player of the game.
I'm here with our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Anon Hundal. Anon, you guys started off slow in tonight's game, but picked it up in the second half. What changed in the second half in order for you guys to blow the game open like you guys did?
Just playing hard, talking on defense. That was our main. They were just killing us on the defensive end in the first half. So we really had to lock down on defensive end, and that's where we won the game tonight.
Now, you and Peter Hewitt, you guys provide a big front court for you guys' team. How do you guys use your size to your advantage?
We just play high line a lot, and we just try to dominate inside every game. We try to make sure every team feels a presence inside from us, and we just try to play inside out.
Now, your coach is right here. He provides a lot of energy on the bench. Does he give you guys energy when you guys are out on the court, when he's yelling on the sidelines like that?
Yeah, he does. He kind of sometimes just tune it out because it's all game. But, when we really need it, he's always there. He's always talking and providing that energy for us when we need it.
Well, you did great tonight, man, and good luck to you guys next time.
Thank you.
All right, Ben, back to you.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Nice job, and nice job to Anon Hundal, our Fit Pro Go player of the game, 23 points. He led the way to a 19-point victory for Las Positas. Once again, your final score, Las Positas 102, Chabot 83. Thanks for joining us on NorCal Sports TV. For our entire crew, Daniel Bereal, Montrell Smith, I'm Ben Ross saying, have a great night, everybody.